what we got here. What's up, man? I videotaped the whole way over. Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh, parts.
Yeah, I tripped over him when I got here. How do you like my parts washer?
Very nice.
Right? I know. It's actually doing nothing, probably.
Well, guys, as you can see, we got a new buddy on the channel. As you can see, we are here with maybe we should just call you that.
Build Steve? Yeah.
Build Steve. Build season. Me and Steve are good buddies. We're basically neighbors. And so I'm here to help him out today. And we're hopefully gonna, what are we even doing? Assembling?
No, we're pulling down today.
Man,
so I'm pulling the...
behind the scenes even?
Yeah, right. I know you guys get to see how the So we're gonna start. I've already started. I pulled one of the pistons out. We're just gonna pull out the rest of the pistons and rods, and then pull the crank out of here, and just take a look at it, because I have a little bit of concern now on the rod journals. Maybe we'll look at that. But then we're actually gonna hone this thing today. Eric lent me his hone, which is a little bit too large, which means it's gonna be great. It's gonna cut this thing really nice.
I've plugged your channel on Instagram, but obviously on the YouTube channel. This is kind of the first for my viewers, but he's hiding under there. We'll hopefully show you that maybe a little bit later, but he's got a bunch of things going. 72 Datsun 510. I mean, he's doing a lot of this on the channel right now, and it's kind of crazy the transformation he's already got going on, but swapping in here, you just go for it, because I'm gonna slaughter it.
Yeah, so this is a KA24DET dual red cam out of a 240. It's a real popular swap for the Datsuns. I got this from a friend of mine out in Ohio. There's a 5-speed trans over there that is matched to this. So this engine, that transmission is going in the Datsun. I made my own motor mounts, flipped the cross member. What else is on there? Did a ton of rust repair, did rockers and stuff on it because it really needed it.
And I mean, you got all of that on your channel.
Yep.
So obviously, you know, we'll leave a link or something. I think we can link to your channel up there. So you guys definitely check it out in terms of what he's got going on here. It's quite a bit. And then, you know, that's his project car. And then he's also got Oldsmobile hiding on the cover. Oh, we're pulling the Band-Aid off, huh?
We can look at it, yeah. It's dirty.
I will say, this is probably the dirtiest I've ever seen it.
Oh, you didn't see it after I sunk it in the front yard.
Oh, yeah, I did.
That's on my channel. Yeah, 60s muscle cars don't make mud trucks. They're not good in mud. So
but this is the, well, I guess I shouldn't say crazy horsepower car, because the Datsun's gonna be kind of crazy as well.
So on my channel, I have only 2 videos out on this car right now, but this is a typical sloppy mechanics recipe. This is an aluminum 5.3, single 7875 journal bearing turbo. Made all the turbo pipes and manifolds myself. It's got a Tremec TKX trans in it, 4 9-inch with 350 gears. And at like 13 pounds, it puts down 575 horsepower and like 600 pound-feet of the tire. Yeah, and this is a car I've been working on for like 3 years.
Yep, and it's pretty quick.
Yeah. Well, kind of, yeah. Got it to the track a few times, but that was with the old transmission, so I haven't had it yet with this combo up there.
Cool, yeah, I mean, hopefully, me and Steve obviously are gonna try and do more together on the channels and stuff, as we help each other a lot behind the scenes anyways.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, we're like, hey, let's collab, lend a helping hand over here. And so, yeah, we're both excited about the Datsun build and getting that going. Because that's going to be a pretty fun, light car. I mean, I went with him to pick up the Datsun in Chicago. That was a unique experience. And this thing is like It's like 1,800 pounds without anything. I mean, it's just so light.
I think it's 1,800 pounds with a drivetrain.
Oh, so I mean, it's gonna be pretty fun. And then obviously 5-speed, and then your plans for the K20 here is, you know, turboing it, of course.
Yeah, this one.
We'll just call you Turbo Steve.
Right. So I think I'm gonna go with a VS Racing 5855, which is very similar to a GT3071 or something. The goal with this thing is maybe 300 wheel horsepower, which I believe is very easy to achieve with a KA, at least a healthy one. So in that car, 300 wheel should be the same power to weight ratio as that car. And that one is a riot to drive.
Yeah, I mean 300 wheel on these size tires.
Yeah.
She's gonna be rowdy.
Should be, hopefully. And the ball bearing turbo should spool really fast.
So yeah, we'll get set up here. I just arrived. Might need to crack a cold beverage. I don't know, I brought my own.
Yeah, that's good. I have one out here already.
And we'll get set up and we'll get going.
Pick maybe, very gently. Pull that out by the oiling hole.
Oh, I'm sure it's suction down.
Yeah, same kind of stuff. Some trash went through the bearing, but honestly though, I will say the journal surface does look okay to me. So there it is. Try not to scratch the shit out of some roll. Okay. In the machine shop, the automotive supply went on like a 10-minute monologue on how I should have that whole head checked, pressure checked, have the valves done, all this stuff done, machine everything, they got a hot tank and blah, 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 because otherwise you're gonna install it and it's gonna come back and you're gonna say, where'd you get that machine? And this went on for like 10 minutes. And I'm like, I'm gonna stop you. We are way off base. Goodbye. like I asked you for a price on what you would charge me to just clean that up enough to get the gasket off of there.
That's a crazy machine, man.
I know. Oh, wow, these like aren't even tight. What the hell? I mean, what's the? Oh my goodness! You gotta be kidding me. All right, here we go. Precision engine building tools. Only the best here, right?
It's like 1,000 foot-pound impact wrench you got going on there.
I know it might be overkill for this, but oops. Make sure to just let that socket flop around in there and ding up the crank. Nice.
Ta-da.
Looks pretty good, actually.
So Steve recruited me to do the polishing on the crank. I'll explain what I'm doing here. I'm using 1,000 grit sandpaper. I'm cutting it to size, and then using a piece of blue painter's tape on the sandpaper works really good to kind of keep it together. And then wrap it around a couple times with the shoelace, and then go back and forth, and that works wonders polishing the crank using a little bit of lubricant, either WD-40 or PB Blaster in this case. And that works really good. For more detailed steps, check out one of my previous videos where I showed how to polish the crank on my LS engine that I'm currently rebuilding. I'll put a link in the upper corner.
Great.
What do you think?
That one's good.
How am I good at polishing the crank?
I don't know. I think most
It was quick. Most of them are pretty good. I think the rods are good. This one is okay. It's definitely way smoother. It's definitely polished, but there's a few lines in there where it's like the rod journals are pretty good.
Yep.
But this one, you could probably just keep going to town a little bit.
Hit it a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, viewers of the audience, please know that this is not a high dollar engine for a high dollar car. It's going in that over there.
Say hi, Steve 2.0.
Hi guys.
Yeah, if you guys don't recognize him, he's on my channel. Our channel.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, once you check out build season, you'll know who Steve 2.0 is.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course.
I thought that was assumed.
Well, hopefully. I'll spend a little bit more time on this journal just to make me feel better. Because if you saw the bores in this engine, you'd look at that journal and be like, it's great. So
It's definitely looking better.
It looks, I mean, the rest of the crank looks fine, and I'm not gonna not use it, so.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, there you go. Steve needs a camera so we can all be.
I feel left out.
Everybody can video everybody? Oh, that'd be funny.
I think.
I got you, I got you.
I think we're wrapping up, right?
I don't know for tonight anyway, because I might put this together on Saturday. At least now that it's to this point and the crank looks pretty good. It is gonna take some time to re-ring all those pistons, but
Yeah.
whatever.
But you did get it all honed out. I think you kind of showed that in your video as well. So obviously, for more detailed stuff, head over on to Steve's Build Season channel, check it out. But we got it all honed up. And then over here, we got her polished up pretty good. I think he's gonna run it. The rod journals look really good. The crank ones, the main journals look pretty good as well. So yeah, I think it's gonna work pretty good for you.
We're not following all the rules of engine rebuilding, so if it fails, it's probably any number of those steps that I skipped.
But yeah, so stay tuned to Steve's channel. He's probably in the next one, or maybe in his video, he might put in, he's going to check the clearances on the bearings and get the crank installed. He's probably gonna clean this up a little bit, make sure the oil passages are all blown out.
Yeah, man, thanks for your help.
All right, peace out, guys.